serious people, if we're thinking people, is going to ask, what is it? Is this? What is after death? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? I'm sure all of us have thought about that. Do you know, because the ultimate statistic's this, isn't it? 1 in 1 of us is going to die. 1 in 1. Now that's no bookie is ever going to ask you to bet on whether they're going to die, because everybody knows we are all going to die. I know it's gloomy, but that's why I'm saying you've got to be a serious thinker to stop and listen. You're going to hear some hard things that you don't want to think about. Now 1 in 1 of us is going to die. So have you thought about this very important question? What's afterwards? What's afterwards? And maybe you would say, well, I think reincarnation. Now, can I just warn you, if you think reincarnation, you've probably got a Western idea, a very English idea about reincarnation. That your body goes to the ground, your soul comes back into some body, and you become rich, wealthy, a king, a princess, a queen, and it's all very good. But you know, the originators, where this comes from, reincarnation was not a good idea. You go and tell the peasant living in Africa, the one who is homeless, living in the slums, the one who has no food, whose belly is bloated, you go and talk to an Indian woman who has no money, who has given birth to 5 children, all stillborn, and dear friends, you tell her it's reincarnation, she's going to weep. She's going to weep. So let me tell you, if you think reincarnation, you've got an English idea and you haven't got the reality of how awful this is. Maybe you'd say, well, okay, Joe, what about this one? Nothing. Nothing. When you're dead, you're dead. Do you know, I spent 2 years trying to convince myself of that. I'd lie in my bed and go, don't worry about it, Steve. Nothing's going to happen when you die. And do you know what? Couldn't do it. I admire your faith if you believe that. What about this one? Heaven. We all go to a good place. Well, let me put another warning on it. Let me put a warning on it. If we all go to a good place, get ready to have dinner with Hitler. If we all go to a good place, get ready to shake hands with Jimmy Savile. Dear friends, if we all go to a good place, boy oh boy, it ain't going to be a good place. Do you know, what about this one? Maybe you're in this category. Absolutely confused. Don't know. There's hundreds of philosophies, hundreds of religions. Who knows?
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Can I just say, if you think you don't know, can I say, don't make the mistake of making the assumption that nobody knows. Joe, I don't know astrophysics. Doesn't mean no one knows. I don't know how to put a man on the moon. Doesn't mean no one knows. I don't know how hot the sun is. Doesn't mean no one knows. Dear friends, just because you don't know the answer to the question, what's after death, be very careful to say, if I don't know, no one knows. So I'm telling you, you can know. I'm telling you, you're looking at a man who does know. And I'll tell you why. Because I read and I believe this book, the Bible. And I tell you what, the biggest mistake has happened in this nation. We've got rid of this book. We've got rid of it. Because I tell you what, this book